Okay, I'm doing a video about a psychic reading for the month of April for the signs of the zodiac. And basically, that is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So I'm just going to get some cards happening here, and I'm going to draw 3 cards for the fire signs, all 3 of them. And then, but first I'm going to call the spirits so that they may guide this thing. So, great spirits, hear me now. I seek assistance in providing messages to the people who may watch this video for April 2018. Let us know good advice and tips on how to cope with this month, and tell us if there's anything wonderful that will happen to the fire signs in the upcoming month. Okay, so let's see what cards we get. We might also get warnings. Okay, so the first card is to all believers. So that's the extra card in the Hanson Roberts deck. So I'm actually going to get another one. Okay, so we got the 6 of Rods. And that is a card of victory and recognition by others for a job well done. And there's this guy's on a horse above other people and he's doing a parade of victory and everybody's cheering for him. And that is a victory wreath. Okay, so I'm just going to tell us, just think about it. What kind of victory could happen in your life in the month of April? So it says triumphing over adversity. So what is the adversity in your life? Are you just really stressed and you never get anything done? And the more you stress, the less you do, and you can actually find a way to get over that. It indicates good news and success. So expect some good news, about something like certain challenges that were bothering you, especially in work or like your reputation at work. Like if people say like you're a really good worker and you work really hard and you're very diligent, that's good. But if they say like you're a person that sometimes lets stress get on top of them and you've been sort of arguing with other colleagues, then they're going to forgive you for that, because you do a lot of good work. Okay, so victory as it is at hand, and self-doubt will be resolved, and you will win a significant battle. Your desires will be gratified. You may receive a gift and recognition for something that you did. So somebody's going to be very kind to you and say that you are worthy of praise. Like, there's going to be a great victory. So the next card is the Hierophant. So he's got a 3-level crown and a three-prong cross, and he's got 2 pillars behind him, and that hand gesture is a symbol of benediction, like it's a blessing, and that blessing is pointing to the pillar of severity, and the 3-level cross is pointing to the pillar of mercy, and the cross signifies like sacrifice and martyrdom. And the 2 keys in front of him mean one leads to heaven, one leads to hell. And because he is a spiritual leader and he organizes people's morality, and he sort of tells people this is how to be a good person, this is how to be a moral person, take these keys and live your life by it and you will go to heaven. But the moment somebody tries something else or something new, they get the key to hell. And then these 2 people below there are like praying to him. They're like supplicants or devotees, and they listen to him very strongly and firmly. And so what this card can mean for us in practical life is that, you know, either we are loved and adored like the Hierophant, and somebody wants to listen to every word we say and all the best advice we've got to give about how to lead our lives. So we could be very loved people, or we love someone who has a position of authority in terms of organizing people's spirituality. So in a way that's metaphoric for somebody who is a guide and a teacher in our lives. But I think it just means that we are going to be loved for our wisdom in the month of April. So yeah, so those are the first two cards, and then we'll get one more for the fire signs, and we've got the Four of Swords. So what we see here is like maybe it's a tomb with a statue of a knight in prayer, resting in like a church, and this is a card of uneasy rest. So it's almost like a sad rest, because a knight would often go into battle and risk their lives for a cause and that kind of thing. So it's the final night before battle that this person rests. So it is like a card of really uneasy rest. So I'm going to read out the book, what this card else it has to say for our month of April. So here we go. After a painful time, you are in the first stage of recovery, whether from emotional upheaval or physical illness. You are resting and taking time to think things through and plan your next move wisely. You may want to retreat from other people and the world while you get your inner house in order. So yeah, it's like recovery from like upset or like major catastrophe. Like it's a really eerie card. And I think, you know, considering these two cards coming before it, I'm just wondering if we started off the month with victory and being quite loved and respected, then we come to this eerie card. And so I think that with a mix of these energies, I can't help but feel that people love and respect us because we are willing to confront the darknesses of people's minds and our minds and that kind of thing. Because swords are about the mind, wands are about the will and passion and motivation, and the major arcana are like timeless mysteries that like are big life events. So our will leading to being loved, and then like almost like some sort of eeriness. So that'll be for the fire signs for the month of April. Thank you.